Hey everybody, Doug Fields here with my friend Mark Matlock, President of Youth Specialties, another episode of 5-Minute Youth Ministry. We thought we would talk a little bit about networking because as Mark and I hang, one of Mark's sweet spots and really kind of a theme of Youth Specialties is connecting other leaders with other leaders. And kind of in our little world of youth ministry, we call that networking and connecting with other people. Kind of give your heart behind it. What do you mean by that? And why is this important to people watching and needing a little bit of training?
Well, we can't do anything in a vacuum. We need other people. And as great as being able to get books and resources that are put out by people like Doug and YS and others that are out there, those books and things sometimes are dated. Sometimes there's an immediacy that happens when you're actually with people and you're talking about things. People that are like you, people of similar mind, but maybe have different skills, abilities. Youth ministry can just be really lonely. And so networking, getting together, being with other youth workers is absolutely critical to survival in youth ministry.
Yeah, and it could even be, we don't want to say books aren't relevant. But
They are.
We could even get together and talk about a book where all
we
of a
always
sudden
say there's sages, mentors, and peers, I think, that we have in our life. You know, sages are where we get that stuff from the book. Somebody we may never meet, but we are able to glean from their wisdom. Mentors are people that maybe we experience in ministry along the way that kind of speak directly into our lives from their life. But then there's our peer just relationships with people that are at the same, kind of level, age, stage, place of life. And that's where networking really comes in. You just get this neat conglomeration, kind of a salad, a mixed bowl of people that love Jesus, love teenagers, have been devoted to the work, and we come in and we go, hey, here's what I'm dealing with today, or here's a situation in our community or our neighborhood, and just the synergy that comes around that is really powerful.
And this is already happening really all over the country.
It's happening all over the country.
Yeah. So, because we at Download Youth Ministry will say, if you're part of a network, let us know. And we've got all these people and they range anywhere from 1 to 7 people, or we've seen some like 7 to 35.
Yep.
Is there a if somebody wants to be a part of a network, so there's a youth worker watching, whether paid or volunteer, how do they even do that?
Well, one of the things that we've been interviewing and meeting with network leaders all over, because YS really wants to support local networks. How can we help you best? And what they told us is we need a place to gather all of our information, our data, where people can find us, our network. So we've created at YS kind of an online environment where you can register your network, you can put the different events and gatherings or if things are happening around your network in your city in there, and then when people type in the zip code, all that stuff comes out. It's absolutely free to be involved in. There's prayer boards, there's discussion boards, other things like that people can connect with. But what we're wanting to call everybody to is that on September 11th of 2014, YS is sponsoring a National Youth Ministry Networking Day, where we are calling youth ministers all over the country to find a network and gather on that day. And we're going to, shoot out a real quick kind of thing to connect all of us, but we really want to give you time to be with people there. So it's going to be really short, but we're going to connect everybody at the same time around the country, people gathering for lunch, for coffee, whatever, in churches, but youth ministers from communities coming together to talk and pray about youth ministry. So September 11th, 2014, more information on the YS website, youthspecialties.com, and you can also register your network there or find a network in the area. And I want to encourage you, if there isn't one in your area, start one.
Okay, so
always need for that.
That's aggressive, though. So how does somebody start one? Are we going to help them?
Yeah, we have some support to help you do that. I also recommend taking a look at the National Network of Youth Ministry, who's also partnering with us.
Leaders and champions of that for years.
Yep, and they've got wonderful resources for how to start a network. They have people that can help coach you through developing a network, and so they're a great resource as well.
Okay, why 9/11?
It just happened to work out on the calendar that way.
Okay,
it wasn't,
so there isn't tie into
we tried
remembrance or prayer? Or...
We worked with a lot of different network leaders trying to find the right date and the time of the year, and this seemed to be the best date that everybody came up with, and so it just kind of worked out that way.
Because there's going to have to be something on the FAQ when you say
why September 11th.
Yeah. So if I believe that personally, I've said this for years, that we're better together. Don't do it alone. There are other people doing it. cross denominations, get with older people, get with younger people. Leaders need to meet together. You're formalizing it at Youth Specialties in a more aggressive way.
Yeah, Fred Uduye is heading up our networking initiative, and he's a great contact for all of you. You can contact him at fred.oduye at youthspecialties.com.
Figure that out. If you can even say his name, you get a prize for being in that network. So anyway, great. 5 minutes is up. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate all that you do at Youth Specialties.